All right, it's Jeff from RV Diagnostics, continuation video 2. I messed up again, so this will be the third video, and I'll learn how to eventually splice them all together, I guess. I got to get a video editor. So, before I took out the 12-volt side, right? There's the motor, the gearbox, the chain, right here, right? I already went over that in the first video. Here's the gear that goes on the reel right there, these two screws, and the motor went right here. And I showed you how to unravel the 50 amp cable. And then this is the end. This is the ends that would come off inside, like right here. This was on here, down in there, right? Remember I told you had to take the cover off the barrel case, the reel cover. So we undid the ground. Line 1's usually black, line 2 red, and neutral. Okay, so I was telling you about after they get a certain amount of age. I don't want to mess them up. Oh, here, put it on pause. All right, so this came out of here. You had to drill the rivets out, right? Now, I'm going to show you something. Here's the black, here's the red, there's the white, the neutral. Now look how eat up these are. The black was doing pretty good. Not too much amp draw through the black. It's 50 amps a leg. Look at that red. It was eating up. All right, so we have to examine the slip ring. All right. And that's what we do. You go all the way around with it, right? That's all you do. Spin that darn thing. All right, just follow it all the way. I'm going to clean them up. You would take an eraser to those. All right, I'll put it on pause and I'll show you. Look at that, folks. Look how dirty that is. See, I go all the way around. All right, there you go. So you would just take and clean them up. A little bit of emery cloth, or what I call a coarse pencil. You would get a new set of those brushes. These. I think they're $36 for a pair of them. You can get a whole new board or just keep a couple of these. And you clean that up right there. The slip rings, which feed out to here. And that's it. So this video, even though it was chopped up a little bit, I hit the wrong button on my phone there. So it covered a lot of things. One, how to replace a 50 amp cable on the reel. Also, how to replace a 50 amp feed cable that went to your transfer switch, right? This little guy, right, came out there, and this end went to your transfer switch, right? So covered how to replace the gear motor, right? You could just buy the DC motor, the gearbox. I've never seen a chain go, so I'm not saying it don't happen. All right. Pretty much a lot of things were covered, all right? Multitude of things. And what were the tools used? Basically, all right, you got, put you on pause. So some of the tools were basically a 7/16. I like to use a 6-point, but I had a 12 handy. I keep that in my little box. I used a 5/16 with the magnet in it, right? You can get that on the DELAWARE kit. And then here's another socket. It's a 3/8. So that pretty much covered every socket until you use. You could use a flat tip on some of them, but I'll just use a socket, get it all apart. So when would you be doing this? When you have intermittent problems in your reel. You can move the reel and you can watch your lights kind of zazz out or something, or hear the transfer switch. So folks, basically, some of these reels are going anywhere from $400 to $600, and you can do a little bit of labor and replace those parts for around $35, $45. Now, cleaning those slip rings, that's going to take you a little bit of time. I just made a little gig up. I was thinking about it, but I don't do enough of them. They make a eraser sanding pencil for paint, like little rust spots. I thought that would be pretty good to use in this case. We could take it down further, but I really don't want to. But if we had to, we would. And I just keep cleaning and move it like that. Remember, look how dirty that is. Watch, look at that. That is, Lord, that's a electric problem waiting to happen, right? All right, so this is Jeff from RV Diagnostics video 3. Video 1 and video 2 is really chopped up. I'm sorry about that. Getting better at it, I guess. Thank you very much for listening. This is a 50 amp reel in service. Safe travels, may your campfires burn bright till we meet again. Where are we going to meet? Here in the garage, in the school, right here at 22480 BLOXOM School Road, Seaford, Delaware, 19973. Please just don't show up. Email me at jeff@rvdiagnostics.com. And if you belong to the website one-on-one, where you pay $112 a year, and you text me, and then I get back with you for an appointment time, usually with that day, within a couple hours. Sometimes I get a hold of you right away. Depends what the situation is. That's where you get my telephone number. So you can call me and say, hey, man, I'll be in the area. Where am I at? Delaware, 19973. I give you an idea. I'm off of Highway 13, kind of like dead stab in the middle, because it's Maryland, Delaware, and Virginia. It's a big peninsula, plenty of beaches, Atlantic Ocean, all up and down. And then on the west side is the Chesapeake Bay. So now, where else will we meet? Campgrounds. Heck, you might see me come on over and talk. I got that 99 Beaver behind me. I'm doing a little bit of work to that. Always working on it, right? It's always little stuff to do, because if you don't do the little stuff, it happens to get bigger. Now, where else? We can meet at the filling station, right? I'll say, hey, what's up? I get diesel, you get gas, who cares? We'll talk. Meet you. Sometimes we stop at the big trucker places, right? Where else? On the road. I beat my horn when I see another RV coming the opposite way. Hey! Sometimes I get a wave, sometimes I don't. All right, so thank you very much, Jeff from RV Diagnostics.